Okay, so we are at cruising altitude, but we are approaching top of descent. So let's get everything together. First off, we need lights in here, so let's start up our dome. Excellent. And turn up the glare sheet a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go over here.
Check.
To approach and get our VREF. That's taken care of. Good. And if we look here, we see that our restrictions yeah. So I should have done this a little bit sooner, but we are going to be landing. What is up with you?
Flaps 1, green.
Alright, we're gonna turn this down, but we have to be quick. Flaps 1 is not. Flaps, get up, and we're gonna put you on mute. Now, where was I? Our arrival is going to be 1 right ILS, and that will be a star of Niltuum, and there is no transition, so we got that. Oh, and let's see how we're looking. Just clear up our okay. So our descent, our restriction is going to be at 4,000 feet or above. So I'm going to go ahead and set that in now. Without ATC to give me the steps, it's going to have some steps, especially as we approach transition altitude. So for now, this will be fine, 4,000 feet. And we can go ahead and put our VREF in, which is 138 knots. Right here. Good. Now, I'm also going to be changing a bit of our... we've started our descent. Excellent. So that's 194. I'm actually going to change this to 210 at 6,000 feet. Or above. There we go. And then we're going to change this to 250 at 11,000 or above. That way, because I can't change that while it has that specific number. But I think this is going to be just fine. Okay. So my tracker had just broke off, so we're just going to have to do this without tracker. But that's fine. Okay, so I neglected to do our descent checklist, so we're just going to go ahead and do it now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put in our auto brake at level 3. Descent checklist, please. Descent checklist. Oh, I forgot. I put you on mute. Descent checklist.
for it.
Are you ready for the brief?
None.
Are you ready for the approach brief? Any questions?
Descent checklist. Recall. Checked. Auto
Great.
brake.
Descent checklist.
Landing data.
Level 3.
VREF.
VREF 138. Minimums 200
Approach
feet.
briefing. Descent checklist complete.
Completed. What was this, about 0 feet? No. Minimums is 200 feet. Our final approach. Let's get this looked up real fast. I'm over here on the side, and I'm just putting in my approach into my electronic flight bag. Electronic flight bag 2 to be specific. So we will be landing on 1 right. And as we said, this will be a star of Nilum 2. If I'm pronouncing, I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but it doesn't matter. 4,000 feet will be our final approach altitude. And our missed approach is 4,000 feet. Messed that up. Okay, so all of that is taken care of. I should have done it sooner, but I stepped out while it was on cruise. Forgive me. But okay. Everything looks pretty good. One thing I like about flying with FS Crew is that he manages the fuel tanks very well. Or she, if you're playing with the first voice. But either way, we're looking good on a descent. And I think I'm going to start bringing up some of our lights. Because it's going to get dark. We're coming in at dusk. Okay. And turn up the lights on our stand. Alright, everything looking good? Yes, things are looking beautiful.
Check.
Okay. Now, you might wonder, well, where's the display? And I export it. Unfortunately, PMDG doesn't do the thing where you can export it and there'd still be a display in your cockpit. So I maximize it on my screen on another monitor because it looks a lot bigger. I've mentioned that before, but I thought if you're new to the channel, I thought I would just, mention it again. But so far, even though that was a little bit of a rough start, we are doing nicely now. I think everything we've got together. So all we have to do now is our fly descent. Alright, so what I will do is I will bring you back when we reach transitions.
Are you sure?
So I thought I would bring you back on our descent because we have... Yes, I'm very sure that I want to bring them back. As it turns out, we have encountered some turbulence. So I thought you might want to see how we negotiate that as we come in on Stockholm. So we turn in our weather radar, and as you can see, we have a bit of a heavy storm right here, but we shouldn't have to go through anything too dicey. So we'll just keep it prudent. And what I will say that I like about Project Fly is that they import real-time weather to the charts, and I can see it's a pretty big storm, but it's moving. I think it's moving away, so it was over Stockholm, but it's kind of moved away from it, so we shouldn't have to encounter too much. Great. should put you on mute, but every time I do that, I forget to take it off mute. But I'm going to do it just so that I don't tell you to do something I don't need to be done. Let's just take a look and see how our fuel is doing. Okay. A little bit of an imbalance, but the first officer is on that, so that's okay. And I have to say, this is beautiful weather. Absolutely beautiful weather. Not beautiful because I was in turbulence. Not beautiful like perfect weather. Beautiful as in it's aesthetically beautiful. It's beautiful renderings. Really, really nice. In case you were wondering, I'm using Sky Force. So that's what the weather renderings are from, and the real weather is being done by Active Sky. Good combination. So far, everything seems to be looking really good. And I think we've gotten through that bit of turbulence. Alright, we're approaching 18,000 feet. Alright, we'll be taking this off of standard in just a second. Altimeters set. Set altimeters. Haha, see, I told you. Forgot to take it off mute. Set altimeters.
1013. Set. Cross-check passing.
Set altimeters.
7,000. Descending. 4,000.
One 1013. Set and cross-check. We should be reducing speed soon. However, when we get to, well, actually we're past that particular, let's see here. I wanted to check my electronic flight bag. So we have crossed Nilug, which had a 15,000 foot or above altitude restriction, but we're through that now, so that's not a problem. We're just off the southern coast. Okay, excuse me. So we seem to be experiencing a little bit of turbulence now, and that's fine. Now I am noticing our approach. That approach is a little wonky because we're going to go to it and then curve back. I could think of some better ways to do this. So let's just say that I requested of ATC vectors such that we could have a little bit better of an approach, but I think we're going to try this. I mean, if we're at 180 knots, I think we should be able to make that turn. So let me point out what I'm talking about. I mean, this is the star, but it's a little wonky considering that you're going to go to Tango Echo Bravo and then curve back just to turn onto approach. Not the most efficient. Now, I could just say go directly here, but I'm not entirely sure we would be able to make that altitude, because remember, this little extra part here also gives us opportunity to descend. So I think we're going to give it a try, and even if it's too tight, I can always just, since we're not using air traffic control, we'll pretend that they gave us a vector that is going to try to swing us around this way, and so that we can come in a little bit more of a 45-degree angle. That would be ideal. Okay, so we're now 250, so I'm going to give us a little bit of a speed break to get us drop our speed. And if it wants to increase our rate of descent so that we have our air brake out, that's fine too. Okay. We're having a little bit of turbulence here, but I think we can handle that. Now, interesting thing about this airport that we're coming into, I have never landed at Stockholm, but yet I own the airport from Orbx. I just never got around to landing there, so it's nice that I'm going to get to finally see the renderings of this airport. You think you bought it, you'd be, trying to, get in there, but, time just really hasn't permitted. So, we'll just, we'll make it do what it do, and we will land at this airport. Okay. So, we're on approach, though. Approach checklist. Approach checklist.
1013.
Altimeters 1013 set.
10,000. Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Checked.
It's a little early, but I think we could use the drag, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Excellent.
Checked.
Bustling city down there. going to leave you on hard mute. Okay, we need to be getting down to 4,000. But considering we're at 8, I think we're doing okay. Okay, engines are throttling back. That's good. Okay, so I am speed intervene. Select speed intervene. Oh, I was on mute. That's why. Told you. Select speed intervene. Set speed 180.
Speed 180 set.
Alright, I'm going to give it some speed brake. Forgive the pause, it should let up in just a second. Okay. Good. Right, a little bit of turbulence, that's okay. Still in descent. Still dropping airspeed.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Check.
Alright. It's near speed brake. I don't think we're going to need to use it anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and arm the speed brake.
Flaps 5. Green.
Alright, here comes the turn. I don't know about that. I just don't know. There's the airport. Set speed 170.
170 set.
Flaps 10. Alright, we made that.
1 to go.
Okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so there are no altitude restrictions on the glide slope. Once we're committed, we simply descend, so that should be okay.
Speed checked. Flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
Flaps 20. Green.
Excellent. Alright, I was thinking we may be landing in here with some poor weather, but I think we're going to be fine.
Final approach fix height checked.
Alright, we're looking good. Alright, we're about to turn on to final. Lovely. And now our turn. Gear down.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Localizer alive.
Looks like arm localizer. Okay, localizer is armed. Arm approach. Set speed 146.
Speed 146 set. Speed checked. Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30, green. Speed brake. Landing gear.
Landing
Flaps.
checklist. Armed. Down.
Landing checklist complete.
Flaps 30. Green. 30 green. Alright. Set speed 140.
0 set.
Alright. I'm going to zoom in here so that I can get a better look at the runway when it's time to land. So far so good. Everything looks good. Lights are good.
Check.
Localizer's a little, it's a little to our right, but we'll get it adjusted. We're good.
2500. Radio altimeter alive.
Roger. Thank you.
Check.
Well, I have to say, we set this up beautifully. We seem to be coming in just fine. We left in daylight. We're arriving at dusk. Let's give you a quick look. One world, baby. Yes, I'm flying British Airways. Maybe I should have used the British co-pilot. Now that I think about it, brain fart, my bad. Well, let's just say we were conscripted, they were short on pilots, we came in, we were familiar with the aircraft, we were ready to rock and roll. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Wonderful approach. And if I must say, rather stunning. Okay, we got a little pause there. There it came out. Alright. Category 3 landing. We could let the 747 land itself, but you know what? In my humble opinion, what fun would there be in that? So I will be taking control of it momentarily.
1,000 feet. Checked.
Alright, getting into my place.
1,000.
Alright, I see it's giving a little bit of rudder. Alright, I'm taking control. My aircraft. Be like, okay, you wanted control of it, don't mess this up. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, staying on the glide path. Staying on the glide path. A little below it. Coming a little bit to the left. Give it a little right rudder. There we go. A little more rudder. On the glide path. On the glide path. There we go. Correct. Excellent.
Approaching minimums.
There we go. A little low, but that's alright.
50 above.
Okay, we're going to reduce it.
50. Check.
Continue.
30. Checked. Decide.
Continue.
Check.
Continue.
Speed brakes up. Reverse green.
Lord knows I said that enough. Alright. Manual braking. Okay. Okay, so before we go into the terminal, what I think I'm going to do is get this recording that I don't really do often, but since it's on my mind, I'm going to pause this, and we're going to go to replay in chase plane so that we can get a look at that approach from an external view. All right, let's see. That's don't have to be too far. Okay, there we go. So we are recording. Let's go ahead and get this. You be quiet. Put you on hard mute. Now let's take a look. Stunning. What's the best view? I think... There we go. That looks nice. Impressive. Hush. Ignore that. Should be seeing the ground coming up. Should be seeing the runway momentarily. There we go. There's that view. And reversers. Oh my gosh, that is the bomb! Very gentle landing. That was so nice. Okay, so I gotta do one more thing. We're gonna take it back just one more time. It's good. And then, there we go.
Checked.
Had to see it from here. As though we were plane spotting. How nice.
Too low, terrain. Too low.
Lovely.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Hush.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Quiet.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
There we go.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Check.
Lovely. One world, baby. All right, let's get back to work. All right, let's get back, and we need to taxi. Oh, I jumped in a little early. There we go. Okay, so kill this. And what do I want to do? Yeah. Alright. We're going to turn here and make our way to the gate. We can actually do this a couple of ways. Alright. After landing procedure. Oh, yeah. After landing procedure. Okay, so I'm going to need to do something here. It's kind of dark, so I can't see that too well, but I want to advance this. Since we took it back up, it kind of throws off. There we go.
Happy to turn on the APU.
After landing procedure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain
Yes.
seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off his seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Okay. So we just need to find a spot for large
The
heavies.
APU is online.
And I think I got the spot. Thank you. Let's see. As we gate A, they're too suitable. I'm thinking of D. One suitable. It should be D69. Yep. There it is. Let's do SAS. Alright. We're almost there. And then we can also look at our evaluation on what was that program I was using? I had a brain fart. Sorry. Well, nevertheless, let's just make sure we get this plane parked. That is my ultimate concern right now. There we go. Make use of this seat over here for a second. Okay. I'm gonna be turning in just a sec. There we go. there is our gate. Not here, but one over. Okay. Not yet. Here. Alright. Wait for it. Alright. Okay, so
Check.
we can bring this back up. Shutdown procedure.
Clear cut.
Okay. And requesting deboarding. Oh, look at all this stuff in the way. That doesn't matter. We got work to do. Okay, so let's go to our doors. Handle all that. They're all disarmed. Open this. Open. Alright. And yet, we still have that glitch with the door on the 747-400 series. Ugh. So annoying. But that's alright, because we landed this bad boy, and that is what was important. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed. I had done a replay so that you could see the aircraft landing. I may edit this such that you can see it at the end of the video. So I haven't decided that just yet, but you'll see, either you've seen it or you're gonna see it. Either way, I really appreciate you tuning in. This my first flight to Stockholm. This is really nice. They've made it really cool for Prepar3D version 4. It's really nice. So anyway, I will thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the virtual skies. Hold on a second. Before I let you go, and while they're deboarding, I was saying that I was going to show you my results in Project Fly. So let's just go here real fast. I was a little ahead of myself. Okay, so we have now landed, so we can go to our results, which I forget how to get there. Let's see. We did that. Status. Here we are. And we can say progress. Complete flight. You know, I forgot that I should have turned that off while I was recording my Project Fly, but you know what? We live and we learn. But that's fine. And our aircraft flew. Nice. Then it went back, and then it did it again. Or maybe it didn't count that part where we, I don't know. It's hard to say. But let's see what we've learned. Flight time, the block time was 3 hours and 11 minutes. Block fuel, 33,163 kilograms. I used pounds, so I don't know what, I'm really not sure that conversion off the top of my head. But let's see, departure time, 2300 Zulu, arrival time, 146 a.m. Zulu. Landing rate was 739 feet per minute. It was a nice gentle landing, actually, so I'm pretty cool with that. Let's see, any notes? No notes. And
Check.
time at landing, 129 Zulu. Landing rate, minus 210 feet per second, 1.2 G-force, so nice and gentle. That was cool. Roll 1%, pitch 3%. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it bounced. Maybe that's why I got 3 of those readings. But okay, so edit flight details? No, nothing to edit. We will put that in the books. Alright, so now that we're done with that, are people getting off the plane? I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? They must have been getting off while I was showing you that. That's right. So let me go ahead and see the next bus is coming. Since you're here, might as well show it off. I have not gotten this to work with the 747-8. There's a glitch. The alignment of the doors. You'd think that there was going to be a patch by now, but I haven't heard anybody releasing one as of yet. Baggage is 40% done. These guys rock. They're always on it. But I want to see, is there another bus coming? See the passengers get off. Just that the... Someone, I had seen somewhere which talked about why that thing didn't, the gate didn't come up. But that is a battle for another day, I tell you. Oh, here we go, second bus. Let's see that real fast before I let you go. Which is one of the reasons I think I took the 747, because I knew the Dash 8 I wasn't going to be able to do passengers because I haven't gotten it to work right yet. So you might as well just enjoy it. Okay, so what do we got here? Next group of passengers getting off. There we go. Love it! You can't beat that. Well, alright, I think it's fair that we shut this down. Thanks for tuning into the channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the virtual skies.